There's a lot of courses in Mario Kart World, but which one is the best? Well, today, me and my YouTube chat are going to go through and rank every single course to see which ones come out on top, and which ones probably shouldn't have made the game. This was all streamed right here on YouTube, so if you're interested, feel free to tune in, because I'm going to be doing some things very similar to this very soon. And with that, let's get on to the first course. Rainbow Road. We're starting at the end. That wasn't how it was meant to be, but you know what? We take those. Honestly, I don't think they did too bad of a job with the Rainbow Road in this game. Like, it's very colourful. Like, this being the final course in the, like, you do all the others, and then it's like, oh, there's the one with Rainbow Road! That's cool. And it's like, you unlock the Rainbow Road. That's very fun. Also, it just looks great in this game. I mean, okay, well, that wasn't great. Like, at least I looked good doing it, you know? Very, very reminiscent of the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road, with the, like, tiles and the kind of, just general, like, kind of glittery look to everything, which I like. It's very nice. It's very nice. I like this part. This part is very nice. It just looks so pretty. Like, look at that. Just all the, like, I don't know, it's kind of like sparkly water. It's very nice. And the music as well is quite nice. I like the train with all the little characters on it. That's cute. I like that. This part as well, where you go into like the kind of like space observatory, is very Mario Kart 8 as well. And it's like, part of me is like, yeah, it's like cool, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's also like, I feel like you could have done something like totally unique and new. Which like, because like you look at this right here and you're like, that's not Rainbow Road. That doesn't look like Rainbow Road. This is Rainbow Road. Like this part, if you showed me, I'd be like, yeah, that looks like Rainbow Road. That looks like what I would expect a Rainbow Road to look like. But like, that last part, nah. Although, a distinct lack of rainbow in this part. It's a lot of just, like, that's not Rainbow Road. That's Metal Grate. That's not a Rainbow Road. That is a man-made metal road. See, I like the train with all the little characters. That is, I just like it. It's fun. You get to see all the, like, characters that you have seen along. It's not about the destination. It's about the friends we made along the way, you know? Although, do not know how that dinosaur is not breaking the train. I don't know how they were able to tame that dinosaur to be able to be on that train. That's crazy. Overall, very nice stage. I very much so enjoy that stage. It's very fun. Maybe not as rainbow as I would have liked. So for that reason, but like it's Rainbow Road, right? You can't knock a Rainbow Road. But then comparing it to other Rainbow Roads, it doesn't beat Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, and they do the Mario Kart 8 thing where it's just like it's just one long thing. So it kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being like just one really long track. Even though it is a long track, it doesn't loop around. But then again, it's Rainbow Road. Can't go wrong with a Rainbow Road. B. Peach Stadium? In my mind, just like thinking about it, I like Peach Stadium. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. It is definitely a stadium track, and you can feel that it's definitely a stadium track. It's not doing anything like crazy or out there, which for something in the Crown Cup, I feel like is kind of lacking a little bit. Although it is in two different cups. It's also in it's in a different cup as well. Which also, I feel like should bring it down a little bit if it's in two different cups. The same track in two cups. I feel like you're taking a slot away from like another course that could have been here, you know? For a game that's lacking in like a lot of original courses, for this one to be here twice is kind of crazy. See, and like that was just kind of it. That was kind of the lack, you know? And I feel like maybe they don't do as much with like the new features that they've like added, like the jumping, the rails, you know? Like, and they have those, but I feel like they're quite almost out of the way. Like you have to go for the rail if you're going for the rail, you know? But like there's no reason to just like jump unless you want to be like, oh, I'm going for the rail here. Which I feel like, you know, if you're going to have a rail, you're going to have a rail. If, like, don't just like do like a lame rail, you know? It's inoffensive, I think is what it is. It's inoffensive. Alright, all in all, look, it didn't wow me. It didn't do anything where I was like, that was an amazing track. I want to go back to that track. But then again, it didn't do anything terrible. It was inoffensive, as I said. I feel like it's a solid C tier. And it is in the game twice. Like, it's in 2 cups, which is kind of crazy. Mario Circuit, not Mario Bros Circuit. Mario Circuit. There's one for Mario, and there's one for Mario and Luigi. I don't know. Just kind of sounds like Mario's a little bit greedy. He wanted 2 tracks. Another inoffensive one in my mind. Again, it does the thing where it's like, it's not 3 laps, it's just one long course, where you just do like 1 lap of the course, which, like, maybe I'm just like reading into it too much. These are great items. I'm a man that can easily be bought. If a stage gives me good items, I can easily be swayed. But it's like, it looks nice, I guess. It's, again, just like a pretty regular like circuit. It's not doing anything like crazy. It's pretty standard. It's not bad. Although, what would I rather play? Peach Stadium or Mario Circuit? The age-long debate, Mario Circuit or Princess Peach Stadium. Stadium and Circuit are too close together as words. Like... And that was it? I swear I was there for like 40 seconds. The length of that is not great. Like, I feel like that's... Like, Rainbow Road was 4 times that, right? Am I crazy? that's... We're doing that again. That's crazy. Oh, wait, no, we're not. That's the end of the... That's the end of the... Okay, well, guess we're not doing that one again. Just for the length alone. That could have easily been a 3-lap circuit. I don't know why they split that up. That was short. Could have easily been just like a regular one. I reckon that's D. It didn't do anything original. It was really short because it could have easily been 3 laps instead of just like doing the 1 circuit the whole time. Like, that was just incredibly short. That's crazy. We're going high on Acorns. Probably one of my lesser played tracks, if I had to think. But already, this is doing more than Mario Circuit ever did. Like, it's got a vibe. It's doing something original. We're going inside this little tunnel. That's fun. And look, they're using the actual point of the game. How amazing is that? They're using the gimmick in this one. And like, this is just very nice, right? A lot of trickability, which is another thing that this game is definitely trying to push with, like, you can do multiple tricks in the air. You could literally fit 10 Mario stadiums in here. I do love a good glider section as well. These little mushrooms as well, very Mushroom Gorge, I feel. Which is a track that I feel like we've missed out in this game. We didn't get a Mushroom Gorge. Oh, wait, hang on. Get out of here! That's what I'm talking about. It is also just a very cute stage, like all the little mushroom houses. That is very cute. Although, toads live in the mushroom houses. Are they just like houses that like designed on the base of toads, or are they actual mushrooms? Are the toads living inside of other mushrooms? Although if we're going based on Mario Bros TV show lore, the mushroom is just a hat and he's just bald. They're all just bald. This part as well with the acorn, very fun. It's kind of like pick a path and hope you don't get hit by a rolling... Oh. Photo finish. Photo finish that was. Okay. Straight away, I'm thinking that was better than Mario Stadium. That was clear of Mario Stadium, right? And I feel like it did more than Peach Stadium as well. But it's just, I don't know if I want to put it at the same or above Rainbow Road, you know? Because Rainbow Road is iconic. But this Rainbow Road, I feel like, isn't as good as some of the ones that we've had in the past. If this was Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road, I don't know if this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I enjoyed that more than the Rainbow Road. That's an A-tier track. That was very fun. I don't know if I'm crazy for that. The course that I've spent the single most time on, because I've been doing time trials for it. Oh, do we want to see if I can get the shortcut like in just a regular race? I'm gonna try it. I want to hit it at least once, you know, because I didn't hit it a single time. That should have counted. I should have rode up that wall. I don't know why I didn't. Like with this part as well, where you go real fast. I like this. This is fun. This is kind of like giving 200cc. Like, oh, and I've got a mushroom here. Let's go. Time trial strats. Yeah, I just like this like electric path where you just go fast. Very fun, and you don't see that, I think, anywhere else in the game. That's unique to just here, which is very neat. Very neat. Oh no, are you kidding? That's really annoying. Because I would have... Come on, I can still get it. I can still get it. I can still get it. Why am I not... Oh, is it because I got smart steering on? I forgot to turn smart steering off. That's so dumb. What? I keep forgetting to turn it off. I don't know why I turn it on. And then I keep forgetting to turn it off. But yeah, for about... And this giant Bowser here, that's cool. For the first, like, hour of playing this course, I didn't realize it was Bowser, and I thought it was Charizard. And I was like, that's interesting to be in a Mario Kart game. I don't know why Charizard's here. Yeah, no, it's very clearly Bowser. I don't know why I thought it was Charizard. You know, the Bowser is, like, actually giant. Like, his hand started all the way back there and is now here, you know? That's a giant wingspan. Get that guy in the NBA. That is crazy. Which Mario Kart character do you reckon would be the best in the NBA? Maybe I should have been focusing less on the NBA and more on the course, but sure. Oh, that Bowser, obviously. Rosalina, even? I feel like quite tall. Can literally fly, so... I guess Luigi? Waluigi. Waluigi? I'm doing that one again. I'm doing that one again. Too bad. Alright, we're quitting out. Alright, Bowser's Castle. Like, it's alright. Like, B for Bowser? That sounds about right. B for Bowser. I like that. I like that. What are they making in the factory, you know? Like, what could Toad possibly be making in his factory, you know? Yeah, but I'm meant to believe that Toad has a factory. Sure. I guess, like, there are a lot of Toads. And it's like, Toad's factory... The thing is, you just can't go wrong with Toad's factory. Like... It is one of the, arguably one of the greatest courses, Mario Kart courses of all time. Like, and the music as well, like, it is ticking all the boxes right now. I don't think they have the alarms as we're going through this part. Oh wait, no they do. They totally have the alarms. You're looking good, Toad Circuit, I don't know. But again, do the Toads live inside of other mushrooms? Or like, are the mushrooms just like, made of like bricks and stuff? Because we don't live in giant humans, is the thing. We live in normal houses. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but houses don't actually look like humans. And yeah, they brought the conveyor belts back, they brought the little alarms back. And I feel like, I'll show you on here, although, probably don't know. Like, you can trick off of these, like, little, like, you can just like ride up them now, which is I very much so like that. Before you'd have to like weave between them, which was fun, which was very fun. It was kind of like kind of difficult, but yeah, that was very fun. But now you can just kind of like go up it, which I guess kind of defeats the whole point of the mud being there. But you know what? It's Toad's factory, right? There's no other place that it can go other than S. One of the greatest courses of all time. They've done a really good remaster of it. It's not even a mountain. Just like a race course. Like, get your facts straight next time. Get your geological locations correct next time. Like, it's not a mountain. We're just... Unless we go up a mountain. Like in DK Summit, or whatever that one's called. Unless we do something like that, this ain't a mountain. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's not a mountain. And it's like, I know that it's like Choco Mountain. So it's meant to look like dirty. But like... It's just kind of like, bleh, you know? And I don't like the mud. The mud throws me off. I don't know if I should go through the mud or should not go through the mud, or if I should stay on the path. I don't know what's fastest. Like, just give me a road, you know? And it's like, they're trying so hard to try and make this just anything like appealing, but it's just kind of bland. The course doesn't really do anything that excites me. Like, they try and do this charge and chuck theme, which yeah, it's not called Charge and Chuck Mountain, but Go on. Also, they're probably not eating chocolate, they're football players. But yeah, you can tell that, like, they just had nothing for this course. So they were like, giant boulders, charging chucks, football, what else can we add? Add some lights, add some rails sometimes. I don't know. Like, they were panicking with this one. But also, like, time trial speedruns of this aren't even that impressive either. There's no, like, real, like, massive cuts that they do. There's no, like, it's just kind of like you drive the course. Which, like, in Bowser's Castle, right? That was just kind of like a Bowser's Castle stage. Which, in fairness, good Bowser's Castle stage. You don't go in the castle, I don't think. But good stage. And there's, like, a giant shortcut that you can do. That you do in the... If you want to, like, do really good time trials, you do a shortcut. But this just, like, has nothing. Like, you just use the mushrooms in the right spots and then just drive normally. It's just kind of like a lame course. Would I say worse than Mario Circuit? Yes, I'd much rather play Mario Circuit. Mario Circuit at least has color, you know? And at least it's over and done with quick. This one drags on. Oh yeah. It's cow time. You could say the best course in Mario Kart history. I'm not saying that, but I know people who have said that. I know 2 people who have said that. Also, this one track got its own character. Like, if that doesn't show how beloved this course is, that you got a whole character just because of this course. You got the cow. The cow I don't think has showed up in anything else. It's like just this course. I feel like they almost wanted to leave this unchanged just because of how, if they change anything, like, it would be like, what the heck? This ain't my Moo Moo. This is not my Moo Moo Meadows. This is Moo Moo Fraud or something. Fraud Meadows. That's way better than Moo Moo Fraudos. And of course, you got the Moo Moo cows. Who put them on the course? Get the, like, sheepdog, whatever. I don't know if that's a cow dog. Get the cow dog and freaking round them up. Get them off the course. This beef is going to be pulverized by these cars. I don't want to be that guy, but like... Yeah, it was fine. I'm going to use the B word here. Kind of bland? I don't know, it's just kind of Moo Moo Meadows. We've had it before. Just because of... It's only this high because of how iconic it is. And I know multiple people in real life who this is their favourite course of all time. That's the only reason it's going that high. And it's like, I love a Moo Moo Meadows. It's got the cows, but we've seen the cows before. The cows are now driving the cars. Another one that I have very rarely played, I will say. It does a lot well. You're literally inside of the ribcage of like dry bones, giant dry bones, I guess. This is a cool section, the little eyes of the candles. That's very fun. There's multiple different like areas that you can go. And it looks nice as well, is the thing. It's a very appealing stage to look at. Which is, coming from me, is a lot, because I don't usually like the more lava-y stages, the more fire, kind of volcano-y stages. How did I get hit by that? What? This course hates me, man. Will that affect the ranking? Probably not, realistically. Okay, how did you... It is going, holy crap. What on earth? Holy crap, he ain't giving up, dude. No way did that still hit him. I was like, there's... Oh my god, that is crazy. What the heck? Yeah, it's kind of giving Day of the Dead vibes, kind of giving that, which I like. It's a very well done stage. Underrated, even? If that's the word I'm looking for? Because that was very nice. In my mind, I'm like, oh, it's an alright stage, but playing that and like actually like having a look around, it is very nice. I'm happy with there. It's on the same level as Rainbow Road and Bowser's Castle. I agree with that fully. It's better than Peach's Stadium, Mario Circuit, Choco Mountain. But it's not as good as Acorn Heights, Moo Meadows, or Toad's Factory. I'm happy with saying that. I'm more than confident with saying that. Boo Cinema? What movie are we gonna go see, huh? See, because in my mind, I think Boo Cinema's fine. Like, it doesn't do anything amazing. It doesn't stink. Again, just kind of like a very, bland, color-wise stage. Which I get it's like a ghost stage, but like... A pop of colour wouldn't have hurt, you know? Everything's very muted, is what I was trying to say. Everything's kind of muted. Although I do like this part though. This part makes sense for it to be muted because it's like old school film, kind of like sepia, sepia or sepia? I don't know. But it's like kind of like that, kind of like old school film, which I get. If you're doing a cinema thing, that's great. I fully get that. But you come out here and it's like, I get that it's meant to be like a haunted kind of like place, but also this is a Mario game. Also, I feel like the layout isn't that crazy. Like, considering some of the other things that we've seen, even already, like, not even comparing it to what's coming up, it's kind of just like a couple turns. Like, seriously, it's just a couple turns. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can get way more out of better looking, better sounding tracks. The soundtrack isn't that great. Look, I get they're going for the old school kind of like, oh, this is old school film. This is like black and white silent movie cinema. And you could have put seats on the, like, because if you look at the actual, like, where you're meant to be sitting in the cinema, there's no seats. Could have added seats. Just saying, you totally could have added seats. That I'm not saying I would have added seats. But when you're doing free roam and you just want to watch a movie, it's kind of lame not having a seat, you know? You just kind of have to park up. That's Mario Circuit tier, I feel. And I feel like I agree with this. This, I feel like, goes right there. Boo cinema, like, boo. I don't want to go to that cinema anytime soon. That movie sucked. If we don't go underground here, minus points. If this isn't actually depths, I'm not happy. Alright. Well, we're starting and we're not in the depths, so if we don't visit the Tears of the Kingdom depths in this track, I'm gonna be spewing. I want to see some bokoblins and stuff. A multi-path, I like that. I do. Oh, we're going underground. We're going deeper underground. Called Jamiroquai. It's a very nice looking track. I like the colours. I like the general vibe of it. It does feel like we are underground. And then we're coming out. We were in the depths for a very little amount of time. I feel like we spend more time out of the depths than in the depths. Right? I feel like this should be Dandelion entrance to the depths, if anything. Oh, wait, can I? Oh. Like, what's the point of the feather if I can't even jump all the way up there, you know? And I do like the Dandelion theme. I feel like they could have done more with the Dandelion, but because for a track that's called Dandelion Depths, I feel like, I don't know, the dandelions could have been enhanced a little bit more. There's no dandelions on the, like, picture on the front, like when you're on the track selection. See, because, like, we're not in the depths right now. We're in the depths for, let me count. I'm going to count how long we're in the depths for. This is the depths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just over 20 seconds we're spent actually in the depths. Is ridiculous. They could have done so much more with the depths, because I feel like it looks quite nice as well. I like the, like, pale blues. I like the water like theme. The dandelions, could have done more with the dandelions. Because look, even in here, where are the dandelions? Where are the dandelions? That guy's not a dandelion. That's a parabita buddy. Where's the dandelions? This isn't called parabita buddy depths. I don't even think I saw a parabita buddy once in that whole track. Why is he on the front cover? Put a dandelion there. I think we have 2 stinkers in a row. 2 D level stinkers, I think. It's a great idea. Great idea. Not well executed. Wahoo, we're going to Chipa Chipa Falls. I like the general vibe of this place. It's very nice. Where's this music from? The battle track from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where there's the dragon and you're kind of in the temple thing. I don't know what that one's called. It's like dragon something. Dragging these nuts across your face. Fuck. So they just reused the music from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay. In fairness, that was a good battle track. had good music as well. I would have liked to have seen some original music. But you know, it could be worse, you know. It is an interesting remix. I wouldn't have thought electric guitars in my Cheep Cheep Falls. But you know, because when I think like Falls, I think like relaxing. Ooh, so calming. Wow, I'm at a river. I'm at a waterfall. Wow, look at that. I'm in nature. But I don't really think no. You know? No. I just don't really. I don't feel like it matches the vibe. Although this is a very fast track. I feel like you're always constantly moving. Oh, you already know what I'm gonna say. Psych! That's the wrong number. Call me back next time on the right number. Oh, if that hit that guy, I would have been over the moon. Who is that? Is it Mario? Toad? Who is that? Shy Guy! What a legend. Far out. I will say, look, I get that it's called Cheep Cheep Falls. The Cheep Cheeps are very annoying because you can't react to them at all. You're going so fast on this track and they just like pop up without warning, kind of. And it's like you have no time to react. I'm not just saying that because I got hit. I thought that before. Our first not first of this entire thing is kind of crazy as well. Alright, Cheep Cheep Falls. I liked it. Very fun. The only thing for me that brings it down is the music not being original. It's just from Battle Track. And the Cheep Cheeps. And that you can't really react to them. Which, I don't mind the Cheep Cheeps. I feel like if it was just easier to react to them, I would like it more. Because I'd rather play that than Okay, here's my thinking. I'd rather play that than I'd rather play the Rainbow Road. So it goes here. Now, I know that this is very popular online. People online love this course. And I don't blame them. It is a very amazing course. I really like this course. Nintendo cooked with this one. I like it. It's very, they're playing into the, how question mark blocks give you like gold coins thing with it all being gold. It's got a nice, there's a lot of elements. You can tell that this was made for this game because it like uses the gimmicks of the game. Like you could go down there and get that. Evidently I couldn't, but, and you can do this? Dude, that is amazing. The first time I saw someone do that, I was like, what? No. This game's crazy. And now that I know how to do it, I'm like, yeah, this game is really good. Like, you can, on the courses that you can utilize the new, like, physics that they've added, and the new jumping, and the new wall running, and whatnot. The courses that you can utilize that is so amazingly fun. Like, yeah, it's a nice course. Is the music alright? I haven't been listening to the music. Where is this from? Is this original? It must be original. I can't think of where else it would be from. It sounds very, like I've heard it before, you know? It sounds very Mario Kart. Like, that's, I think, what I'm trying to get at. It sounds like you would hear it in a Mario Kart game. Yeah, give me that. Boom! Alright, that is a very good course. That is an amazing course. I think we have another S tier, quite frankly. That is an incredible course. It uses, like, this new game's kind of, like, gimmicks and features in a really creative way. Like, it's intended that you do all those cool tricks, I think, because, like, they literally have the section with the cones. And so you can just, like, drive straight through. So I feel like that's an intended shortcut trick. Where did Dino Dino Jungle originate? Double Dash. Okay. That makes sense because I haven't played Double Dash. Because this was one of my favorite courses on Mario Kart 7. Was Dino Dino Jungle. I thoroughly enjoyed Dino Dino Jungle. I like this shortcut. This is a very fun shortcut. This bit I feel like is maybe a bit too narrow. I like that you can, because in the 3DS, it might have been Double Dash too, But these, like, attacked you. So the first time I was playing it, I was like, oh, you don't want to touch the geysers. And then I saw other people just being lifted up by them, and I was like, wait, is this... Are you meant to touch them? They, like... So they've changed it from, like, being, like, an obstacle to being something that you kind of want to hit it, almost, at some points. I do like the dinosaurs. I will say I do like the dinosaurs. They do get in the way, though. Time trials on this is actually reeks. Because, oh, is there the shortcut that I can take with the mushroom? I've actually never taken this shortcut before. So I'm assuming... Wait, there's no glide ramp. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Or you could take that and it would be a glide ramp and you'd glide right over. See, like, in time trials where you have to dodge, like, that guy, really annoying. That's ruined so many of my Dino Jungle runs. Also just, like, missing that guy. But, like, that's just, like, a skill issue. Where are we putting it? I reckon C-Tail. Like, it was alright. Like, I will say, before we get into it, I really like the look of Soldier Speedway. I like the general vibe of it. Racing on it is not my favourite, but I like looking at it. See, it's parts like this where it's like, the water parts especially, where they're just like really wide, and it's just kind of like, you don't need to make them that wide. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Like, I like the vibe. I like the kind of like Venice kind of canals. Is it canals? Is canals the word I'm looking for? Venice canals. I like those. Those are good. Don't love the water as much, which is the thing that's going to bring it down. It's either C or B. It's somewhere in between C or B. It's either high C or low B. Low B. A water stage. And they're off. See, I don't like those, the little arrow things, where it's like the course changes and you just kind of like, oh, it's like, don't go this way this time, but the next lap you go that way. I don't vibe with that. But I do kind of like, because obviously this is Peach Beach from the Wii. I remember it from the Wii. It might be from GameCube. I'm not familiar with Double Dash, but this one is like iconic, right? But I feel like they've done an amazing job at like remastering it, because now you go up here and you do like, it's like a whole nother track almost. You're not even on Peach Beach. You're literally on, oh, you're not on Peach Beach. This is more Peach Coastal Town almost. Peach's coastal tax haven almost. See, I feel like that might bring it down, because where's the beach, you know? I haven't seen the beach in a solid 30 seconds. This isn't a beach. This is flying through some alleyway somewhere. And then we go onto the beach. That's... See, because we are on a beach now. See, like, it's just, like, way too wide. This road is way too wide, you know? Like, you're meant to turn this way, but, like, there's no... It's very hard to tell. It gets worse on Warrior's Shipyard, which I think is a different... I don't think it's called Warrior's Shipyard here. I think it's called something different. But I'm used to calling it Warrior's Shipyard. Oh. Yeah! Eat shell. I don't even think I hit Luigi. I think I hit Shy Guy or someone. Who did I hit? Sorry to that guy. That was really unnecessary. Yeah, it might have fully been Shy Guy. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to change this again. Dang it. We can do it now. Alright. Look. Great track. It's an amazing track. One of the more iconic tracks. I was going to say most. I don't think it's one of the most iconic tracks. But it is very iconic. And what they did with it, I feel like, was fine. They got rid of a lot of the beach. Which I'm not a fan of. But it's still Peach Beach, is the thing. It's fun to drive on. Looks nice. I'm going to go C, because I feel like it didn't really do anything that original. I feel like it just felt like every other kind of track. I feel like the thing with Peach Beach is that, like, it was a beach, you know? You are driving on the beach, don't go in the water, like, that's kind of the whole point of the track on the Wii. Just because the Wii did it better. If you've watched any of the other streams, you know how I feel about Crown City. You know how I feel about Crown City. I was considering making F tier and, like, call F tier Crown City. I do, but the problem is I don't believe that it's a F tier track. I'm just awful at Crown City. Also, they should have called it Crown Town. They should have called it Crown Town. Crown City? Crown Town was right there. And you're telling me you didn't go Crown Town. You went Crown City? Crown Town was right there. Okay, whatever, Crown City. It is a very nice stage visually. I feel like the cars are not nearly as much of a nuisance in this game. Like on the, I know I keep going back to the Wii, it's just because it's literally one of my favourite Mario Karts. But on the Wii, on the Peaches, it was, I don't know, some Toad's Turnpike. I can't remember what it was called. The one with the cars, and you're driving through the city. You hit a car there, you are done. You gotta it is hard to recover if you hit a car there. On here, in this whole game, you hit a car and it's just like, well, I lost 0.1% of my speed, you know? This is a 3-lap race, right? Right? It is a 3-lap race, right? What? Why? Why don't we do 3 laps of this? I feel like this should be just like 1 lap. Where on earth is the 3rd lap? You know? Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Wait. What? Oh. It's one of those ones. Okay. I don't know, because I was like, I feel like we were just here. But this is one of those ones. I have mixed feelings on these ones. The ones where it's like the same, or almost like the same finish line, but then you got to go a different path. I feel like if you do it well, it's alright, but like that wasn't a lap, you know? What was that? That was 30 seconds at most. We were in the depths of Dandelion Depths for longer than that. The entire lap. That could have been part of lap 2. And I feel like it's like, it could do more visually. It just kind of feels like a town. But then again, it's like, it's inoffensive, right? The defining factor that is going to take this down further is that it's not called Crown Town. Should have been called Crown Town. I know this is another very popular one online. Maybe that's where the faraway museum is from like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Also, I have a friend whose one of their favorite tracks in Mario Kart World is this track. So I want to see what it's about. I think it's for the animals though. I think they just like the animals. Oh, this is a good track. Sorry, I just had to like remember. This is an alright. I do like this track. I was speedrunning it for like an hour. I feel like it does a good job at using the oh, I'm off road right now. That was bad. I feel like it does a good job at using the new gimmicks of this game, being the jumping, the wall riding, the the grinding on the rails, rail grinding. I was trying to remember the word rail. How did I get hit by that? Oh, it's that one. I have mixed feelings on that item. I feel like if you get it because that's like a mid-place, lower place item. If you are in those lower places, you do not want more coins. You want an item to help you, you know? You want a bullet bill, you want some mushrooms, you want a gold mushroom even. You do not want more coins that will inevitably just be picked up by other races. You're helping other races in those positions. I am not very good here. I don't know how I was speedrunning and getting like an... I don't know how I was speedrunning it for an hour and I'm still this trash, but... I guess that says a lot about the people behind me, jeez. Also, I haven't seen a single animal. I don't know if I just haven't been paying attention, but I haven't actively been like, that's an animal, you know? Oh my gosh, that's an animal! Okay, they're like off to the side. It's not like Dino Jungle where they are in your face all the time. It is impossible not to see the dinos in the jungle. Psych! That's the wrong number. I'd much rather play Dino Jungle. I'd much rather play Dino Jungle. Boost Cinema is too high. I'm sorry. Boost Cinema is way too high. I'm moving that down, I'd say. There we go. Finally we get something in F. Something's moved to F. Oh, we're getting serious now. Alright. Also, I was saying this before, but they make Koopa Troopa look like the coolest guy in this game. Like, you look at Koopa Troopa and you're like, yeah, that's just a regular kind of... He's kind of... Gets stomped on Mario. Kind of a loser guy. They make him the coolest guy in this game. They make him a DJ, they give him sunglasses. All his costumes look like really cool. Like, he's got a backwards cap. He's a cool guy in this game. And it's like, I don't know, I didn't think Koopa Troopa was rocking like that, but I guess, like, evidence to the contrary, but he is a cool guy. He knows how to DJ. DJ Koopa. What's his DJ name? DJ Sheller? I like what they've done with this. They've turned it into almost like a Coachella kind of like, oh, it's a beach party and then we got a DJ. Yes. Let's all party kind of thing, which is definitely an improvement. I like what they've done with it. They knew it was a short course, so they gave it 5 laps. I like the aesthetics. The music is very nice. What they've done with it is very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a B. I reckon that. Solid B. Warriors. What is that word? Galleon. Like, at least the Australian copy used to be Warriors Shipyard, which is a way better name. I'm sorry for wherever got Warriors Galleon, but Warriors Shipyard is just way better. This might be a contender for an F course. This might be a contender. Warriors Shipyard. Because screw you. It's Warriors Shipyard. And it always will be. Okay, we start off and it's like, oh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. And then we get here and it's like, oh, we're on water. Okay. Kind of rocky. I'm not too upset with that. It's just like another kind of like water course, which I don't know. It's just something about the water courses that I don't like. Along with that, it's just very bleh. It's very bleak, very grey. I feel like in the 3DS that spinning like anchor was like an actual threat. Like, you could actually hit it and it would like mess you up. You had to go around. You had to actively avoid it. I feel like in this one, is it even possible to hit it? I don't know. Fully might not be. But then I believe as this track goes, the waters get like rougher, if I'm not mistaken. And it's when the waters get rougher is when it just tanks as a track. See, like, I wasn't even close to hitting it, you know? That like in the 3DS, that was, if you, like, you gotta pick a path. You gotta pick either you go left or you go right, depending on where that thing is. Now it's like, just pick whichever one you want, you know? And then just always go that way. Like, I always go to the right on that. Without fail, I will go to the right. And the spinning thing, the anchor doesn't, like, affect that. See, the thing is, I'd rather play Choco Mountain. Get down there. Alright, what's next? Sky High Sunday from Mario Kart... What? Mario Kart Tour. Hawk Tour. When was that meme relevant? Fucking 5 months ago? I'm really with the times. Gosh, first we were in the depths and now we're in the Sky Islands. Freaking, this may as well just be Tears of the Kingdom at this point. I will say this is my sister's favourite course. I think it's purely for the aesthetics, which I fully get. And like, it's like, oh, it's like way too colourful. Yeah, that's the point. It's meant to be like a candy land. It's meant to be, you've just entered Willy Wonka's chocolate factory on a freaking bike, you know? And it does that really well. Like, I feel like Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka is going to pop up and be like, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Like, that would be a crazy unlockable Mario Kart character, Gene Wilder. not Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder. Looking at the map for this course though, it is giving Baby Park. It's almost a more elaborate Baby Park, which I'm not complaining about, but I am kind of complaining about. Evidently, if I didn't notice it, I wouldn't have been talking about it. I like this glider part, how you can go through the circle. Although I feel like they should put an item box in there. Otherwise, there's just no point in risking going through the circle, you know? They should give you a reward for going through there. The energy here is off the charts. Like, I'd gain 20 pounds back in 3 minutes being here. I feel like looking at it is enough to gain 10. It's kind of like Baby Park on steroids. Baby Park on a sugar rush, even. That's another B, I feel like. From one sky place to another. Come on, I want to review Sky High Peaks? It is called Sky High Peaks, right? Or is it Sky High Peak? Is there only one peak? It's like the Legend of Zelda. There's only one legend here. And it's Zelda. Don't get it twisted. There's only one legend. Here we go. Sky View Peak. Did I say Sky High Peak before? I'm a ghost. Ooh. Yeah, it's another very colourful one, but not in like colourful as in Sky High Sunday colourful. It's just very, very nice. This part, this is giving the Rainbow Road. Yeah, this is literally the exact same part that was on the Rainbow Road, which does kind of make the Rainbow Road a little bit like less special almost. Nabbit. Holy crap, okay. I didn't touch a single one of those. I am a god gamer, I'll say that much. It feels very much like something that should have come earlier. Like, this is like Mario Kart 7 could have done this. Everything that this course does, you could have done in Mario Kart 7. And that was on the 3DS. C. That's a C. No, it isn't. It's the sky. Shut up! Again, another legendary track. Oh, legendary might be a little bit too high of a glowing review. It's a good track. What was the one from the Wii where it was Snowboard Pass? DK Snowboard Pass is way better than this. They should have added Snowboard Pass instead of this one. I feel like Snowboard Pass is just a better version of this. I feel like they were a way more like winter kind of like snow courses they could have added instead of adding DK Pass. But I reckon we will definitely be seeing a DLC for this game, without a doubt. We'll be seeing some expansion pass, we'll be seeing new like cups, new knockout tours, new characters, I reckon they add Diddy Kong. They gotta add Diddy Kong. Having a Mario Kart without Diddy Kong feels weird. That's like having a Mario Kart without like Waluigi. Mario Kart 7. Oh dang, we fell off. But you know, I was talking about this before, but like the fact that we got Honey Queen in Mario Kart 7 and not Waluigi is crazy. Like Nintendo really went, yeah, Honey Queen is a Mario staple. Although I guess you could say that about the cow. Although no, because Moo Moo Meadows is an iconic Mario Kart stage. Moo Moo Meadows I think is on the same level as Coconut Mall on like iconicness. Maybe Coconut Mall is like a little bit higher, but like they are very close. I feel quite just like not much going on really. It's if they had added Snowboard Cross, DK Snowboard Cross, genuinely, that's an A or S. If it was in this game. With the tricks as well. With the, like, trick feature. Doing that would have been awesome. But this is the course that I've probably spent the second most time on. I'm pretty sure this one comes from the DS, Mario Kart DS. Which I have ordered a copy of Mario Kart DS, finally. I bought a copy off of one of my friends who's selling it. So I'll be able to... Oh, fire out. So I'll be able to play Mario Kart DS. Because I'm pretty sure this one comes from Mario Kart DS. And it's like, I love the music here. I'm going to be real. I love the music here. Dang, you Rocky Wrench. You know what would be an amazing stage to add here? Oh, actually, I don't know if they could with the Mario Kart World thing. But Woohoo Island would be an amazing track to add. You could literally just make it an ice... Sorry, I should be paying more attention to the game. But... You could literally just make it an island off of the side of the Mario Kart World kind of like map. You can have like a little island. Because that is just like an amazing track. I feel like that was really kind of like the first dipping their toes into having like not just do the same lap 3 times. It's like how to do a different lap each time. Which would fit perfectly in with this game. The world thing as well, you can explore Woohoo Island. Like, that's perfect. And, like, this course as well is a good length. Good length course. Like, this feels like lap 3, you know? Sometimes it'll be like, what? It's over? This feels like lap 3. Good course. Good course. Because I thoroughly enjoy that. It's not, like, too simplistic, but it's not too advanced. If you look at some of the speedrun stuff, people use like all the new features. They use the jumping, they use the rail grinding. They use like the new features of the game, which is great for this course being like renovated into this new game. I don't know if this is controversial or if this is just nostalgia talking, but sue me if you want to. I like this. This is very Waluigi Stadium adjacent, which makes sense. I like the vibe here, like, yeah, it's bleak, but that's like, it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be like you're going to a monster truck show, or you're going to one of those like a race like this. That's what it's meant to feel like. With the other ones, like with Boo Stadium, like Boo Cinema rather, that just felt bland when it could have been something like nicer, you know. And it's like, I get that it's a haunted stadium, but you look at like what, the one from Mario 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the ghost one from there. It's like Haunted Manor or something, or Haunted something. Like Luigi's Mansion or something? I don't know what the ghost one is in Mario Kart 8. But that one looks nice. It's clearly still meant to be like a haunted place. But that one's got like colour, that one's got like... It just looks very visually appealing. The Boo one is just like... nothing, you know? Oh, I'm playing as Spike. A very random Mario character who I feel like has gotten a lot of spotlight recently is Spike. He's been in the Mario parties, now he's in Mario Kart, like, and it's like, I didn't think Spike had that much of a fan base. I barely remembered Spike until, like, till Mario Party added in, and I was like, oh yeah, he does exist. I don't know if I'm offending the Spike fandom, but... Psych! Oh wait, no. Sorry, it was the right number this time. Oh wow, what a shock. Wario is doing well in his own stadium. He's probably rigged it. But not today, partner. It was alright, I enjoyed that. Am I wrong for saying that I enjoyed that? That was good. That was a good course. There was a lot of trick ability. I feel like they did well with being able to add the new stuff into it. I like the aesthetic. Maybe a little bit more like you're at a stadium kind of thing. Maybe if there was like a projector screen, maybe if there was like some more crowds going. like, I know there was literally just crowds there, but it's like, maybe if they had more, like, that was more of a part of it, that would be a little higher up. If the just general aesthetics of it was a little bit, like, more stadium. I'm not saying that they have to be, like, clean, because that's not the point of this map, but, like, just more feed into that kind of, like, you're at this big event, at this big stadium kind of thing. I think A is where it's at. I love Shy Guy Bazaar. I'll be real. I'm gonna be 100% real. I love Shy Guy Bazaar. And I'm glad that they added it to this game, because it is a very good course. And I feel like what they did with it, from memory, I feel like what they did with it was really good. Like, it's very, like, you feel like, I feel like I like this one more than I like Crown City for obvious reasons, because I don't like Crown City. But, it just, like, is, they're trying to do a very similar thing. Like, you're going through this, like, town area, which is the same as what's going on with Crown City. But I feel like here, it's like they do it better almost. They don't try as hard, whereas I feel like with Crown City, they tried too hard, you know? I feel like they tried just the right amount here, and it works really well. Like, it feels like you're going through a bazaar, and then you're leaving, and it's kind of like almost like an Aladdin type of scene where you're like, yeah. There is less dirt, I will say. In, on the 3DS, there was a lot of dirt. There's not as much dirt here. And then it's almost like this is kind of like an Aladdin magic carpet type scene, which is saying something, because I usually don't like the desert tracks either that much. Yeah, I like Daisy. I play as Daisy. I don't know why. I have no clue why I play as Daisy. It's something that I've always done, is just play as Daisy. No clue why. Growing up, it was always either Toad, Koopa Troopa, or Daisy. And, like, I don't know, I just, like, play Daisy now. Like, all the time. I genuinely don't ask me why. It's just, like, I picked it on a whim one time when I was, like, 8. And I've never gone back. Alright. Where are we ranking this? That was a good track. That was a very good track. I thoroughly enjoyed that track. Where'd I put Crown City E? So it's way above E. Shy Guy Bazaar. I do love a Shy Guy as well. So Shy Guy Bazaar might be going up just because it's got Shy Guys in it. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is like controversial, but I'm thinking almost up around here, almost. Because when I think about courses that I would like to play, it's up here, and I can't think of anything that it does bad. I don't know if that's, like, crazy of me to say, but, like, I don't mind that at all. And this is my tier list, you know what? This is my tier list. I don't like the crab. He makes weird noises, I don't like it. Oh, dang it. Alright. Oh, here's another desert stage that we can compare Shy Guy Bazaar to. That's actually good. Oh, this is another stage that I've spent way too long doing on time trials. I will say that shortcut is very weird. Because it's like, you need 1.5 mushrooms almost to make it. Because if you, like, just use one, you'll get caught in the dirt either at the start or at the end. And you won't quite make it. You almost need, like, but then it's not worth doing a whole nother mushroom. Very weird. Oh. Psych! That's the wrong number! Dude, you know what will go kind of like hard in this? Is like blue yourself percent speedruns. Where you gotta just like hit yourself with a blue shell. I've never done a blue yourself percent speedrun. That will have to be a stream sometime. Is doing blue yourself. Is that the point of the leaf? You jump over the shell? Is that the point of the leaf? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. I just thought the leaf was like a useless, like you just do a jump. Kind of was just a desert. The shortcut's kind of weird. I feel like it doesn't really use the new capabilities of the game, that being the jumping and the rail grinding. But it was alright. It was good. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking a B. On the same level as Sky High Sunday. Ooh. No. Nuh-uh. Looking at what else is in B, I feel like it's just got to move down. Yeah, I just, like, never really understood the point of the feather before. Because whenever I'd use it to, like, try and, like, jump up onto something, I'd just end up hitting it. So I was just, like, really bad at using the feather. Sorry, I always call it the leaf as well. I'm too Mario Kart 7 brained. DK Spaceport! Let's go! My favorite stream bit is the bit that I did on DK, Spaceport. Which people thought was fake, by the way, my stream bit on DK Spaceport. I posted it as a YouTube short. And one of the comments were just like, yeah, sure, this was live on stream. And I was like, dude, you can check the VOD. It's on the VOD. It's 23 minutes into the VOD if you want to check it. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. He's got another thing coming, I swear. Like, if I see... The only thing that could make me more upset than Donkey Kong is seeing a giant robot Donkey Kong. That would suck. What? Dude, are you kidding? There's a giant robot Donkey Kong. That's the one thing that would have made me more mad. That's crazy. Giant robot Donkey Kong? Yeah, it's such genuinely, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that, like, stream bit. It was such a funny bit. Genuinely, I ended stream and I was like, I've peaked. My streaming career has peaked with that one joke. And I literally think 2 people were in the stream at that point. So literally no one saw it either. Which was so annoying because it was so funny. Or at least I thought it was so funny. It's very... Oh, let's go! I've actually never done that on this course before. That's actually crazy. I mean, I know you could. I was just, like, never bothered to before, I guess. See, because I feel like you can't jump over these, right? Like, if you could jump over those, that would be incredible. DK Spaceport. Love that stage. It was a very, very good stage. Very creative. Very colourful. And I had a really good stream bit with it. I feel like it's gotta be. What am I trying to say? This does Crown City better, where it's like a city, it's like a train station, but they don't try. They do like the perfect amount. Like Crown City is too much, you know. What's Top Summit? Like it's still a track, you know. You can still drive the track. Also, I've spent a lot of time here doing time trials on it. I actually don't know if that is quicker. Oh yeah, obviously if you have a Mushroom King Boo, it's quicker. Jeez. And a lot of shortcut ability with the multiple tracks. It does a lot of things with the rail, the going on the rails, which I like. I also seem to not like driving in a straight line by the looks of things. Well, I was gonna demonstrate the yeah. Because like I do love the grinding on the rails in this game, which is a good thing for me. I just spoil the mood. Oh, I forgot to change the name. I've got to change it down here again. Dang it. I know, right? This is what I've been saying. This is what I have been saying, right? Who is giving these creatures their licenses? Who is... Like, there's a Pokey in this game. The Pokey doesn't have arms or legs. You're expecting me to believe that these crabs' dactyl clubs are gonna grab the steering wheel and just turn it around? I don't think so. They have 2 little legs. How are they gonna press the pedals? The only creature who is the exception in my mind is the Wiggler. The Wiggler has multiple arms and multiple legs. So he can press the pedals twice as good. He can steer the steering wheel twice as many times if he wants. He can be driving and do something with his other hand. He can say, oh, whoops, my foot slipped on the pedal. Luckily, I've got 3 extra feet because I'm literally a caterpillar. The only exception. No one should have gave that crab the license. A Goomba, he doesn't have arms. The babies, I don't know why they have their licenses. Someone's got to take the licenses away from these babies. I feel like it's an S. My heart says it's an S. So that's where it's going. Wait, why have I got Crown City in here twice? That's a different Crown City? Okay, that's ridiculous. This is the Crown City tier now. The one from the trailer. Mario Bros. Circuit. Not Mario Circuit. Mario Bros. Circuit. Yeah, so Crown City is in twice. It must be in 2 different cups. That is ridiculous. We could have gotten DK Snowboard Pass. We could have gotten Waluigi Stadium. We could have gotten Calamari Desert. We could have gotten any of these other tracks, and instead we get 2 Crown Cities and 2 Peach Stadiums. Ridiculous. So ridiculous I dropped my controller and I don't know where it is. So Luigi can't get a circuit, but the Mario Bros can. Mario's already got a circuit. Just give it to Luigi. I should also be studying for my exams. My exam is tomorrow. My biology exam. I've got my priorities straight. Oh yeah. Take that, crab. Didn't have 2 arms to defend yourself because you got dactyl clubs. I think that's lobsters or shrimp. I don't think it's crabs. I think crabs is called Chile. I think shrimp have dactyl clubs. New Donk City? Yeah. Right? That would have been such a good inclusion. Because it's literally like a city, you know? Like, it would have fit perfectly into Mario Kart World. But no, we get Crown City instead. It's not even Crown Town. It's Crown City. You had a great opportunity for a great rhyme, and you didn't take it. Crown Town would have been so cool. Although, Crown City, you get 2 C's. It just doesn't sound as nice. But hey, you get to see it twice, huh? How great is that? Because this was like, what, this was the first track of the game. Or it was like close to the first track of the game that was shown in like the trailer. I think it was like a road that was close to this. Like, this being like, oh, this is the new Mario Kart. This is what we want to show people. It's pretty boring. It's pretty dull. Like, it's just a pretty regular desert circuit. You get to go up here, which is cool. Kind of like that thing from Cars, which I think is actually a real thing. But yeah, for like being the very first thing that you show people for your Mario Kart game, it's pretty... But it's not going down in the history books as like the greatest course of all time. Yeah, you know what? Both of Mario's circuits can go together. I am more than happy with this. Is there any changes that I want to make? I don't think so. I don't think there's any changes that I want to make. Perfection. Yep. Alright, well that does it for today. I should get studying for my exams. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good one. And I will see you in the next one. Peace and love.